Kidnapping children is not what great nations do. We in America are misinformed. Reality shows have warped our idea of what a hero is, or what the truth is.
Vindication for me, because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and JayZ are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going.
If you look at an interview from me from 10 years ago, everybody says, I love that interview. People didn't love it back then, though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and I'm trapped in today's time. And every now and then I crack you a smile for 2013, but I'm cracking you a frown for 2023. And I'm focused on what it's gonna be. Just mark my words, as I'm Kanye West, you seen my execution.
Don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
JayZ is setting Diddy up.
Beyonce and JayZ are linked to Island. What?
Take people like JayZ and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people, so how the fuck they gonna stand up? You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth about anything, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars.
Over the past days, public outrage has been building as newly circulated Epstein-related FBI documents reignited intense discussion online. Celebrities, commentators, and industry insiders have been reacting openly, questioning why certain powerful names are resurfacing now, and why the timing around some of those names feels anything but random. As the conversation spread, attention quickly turned to a massive release reportedly tied to millions of Epstein-related FBI records, documents that people have been demanding access to for years. Social media lit up as familiar names began appearing in online breakdowns of those files, with many users pointing out that some individuals mentioned have long avoided direct scrutiny. Amid that growing backlash, Kanye West entered the conversation, publicly accusing JayZ of allegedly attempting to leave the country shortly after Jay's name began circulating online in connection with the document release. Kanye framed the timing as highly suspicious, a claim that immediately fueled even more speculation across social platforms. Kanye also reminded people that he has been making similar claims for years. According to his past statements, he alleged that JayZ and Pusha T were spending large sums of money to keep damaging information from becoming public. At the time, many dismissed those comments as extreme or unreliable, but with renewed attention on the documents, some online observers are now revisiting those remarks and questioning whether they were too quickly written off. For those just catching up, the renewed controversy traces back to long-standing public pressure on federal authorities to release all material connected to the Epstein investigation. Although Epstein's legal troubles became widely known in 2006, public interest never faded, and many people continued demanding full transparency regarding everyone connected to the case. The situation originally gained attention in March 2005 in Palm Beach, Florida, when a family reported that their teenage daughter had been mistreated at Epstein's residence. Soon after, multiple young women came forward with similar accounts, and the case rapidly escalated into a national scandal. By July 2006, Epstein was arrested following a grand jury indictment. However, after years of legal negotiations, behind-the-scenes deals, and what many later described as unusually favorable treatment, he ultimately served a short sentence beginning in 2008 and was released the following year. That outcome alone has remained a major point of controversy. Court filings later referenced claims from one accuser stating that, when she was 17, Epstein and his longtime associate Ghislaine Maxwell allegedly coordinated meetings involving extremely powerful individuals, including politicians, wealthy business figures, and members of royalty, such as Prince Andrew. These claims significantly expanded public concern about how wide the network surrounding Epstein may have been. In July 2019, Epstein was taken back into federal custody after prosecutors in New York stated they were not bound by earlier agreements. Only weeks later, authorities announced that he was found unresponsive in his cell at a federal detention facility. While officials ruled the incident a suicide, widespread public skepticism has persisted ever since. That skepticism only intensified once the long-requested files were finally released. Many online users believe the documents confirm that numerous well-known figures were connected to Epstein in some capacity, even if the exact nature of those connections remains disputed. One name in particular triggered an immediate reaction: JayZ. According to online summaries of the documents, an anonymous accuser alleged that she had been incapacitated and that Pusha T was acting as a handler during the encounter. She claimed that when she regained awareness, JayZ and Harvey Weinstein were present in the room. While the accuser did not state that JayZ participated in any actions, the allegation alone sent shockwaves across social media and reignited intense debate about who knew what and when. The moment those claims began circulating on social media, the reaction was immediate and explosive. Comment sections flooded with criticism, disbelief, and speculation, as both supporters and longtime skeptics of JayZ reacted in real time. Many online said they never expected his name to appear anywhere near discussions tied to Epstein, even though there had been years of quiet rumors about his proximity to certain industry circles. As the conversation escalated, attention quickly shifted toward JayZ's long-noted association with Diddy. Around that time, an old video clip resurfaced from one of the high-profile Roc Nation brunch events, showing JayZ appearing visibly uncomfortable during a private exchange. Online commentators began pushing a theory that he may have been discreetly recording Diddy during the conversation, pointing to what looked like a Ring-style camera.
Diddy go down, we seen R. Kelly. Why does JayZ keep slipping through the cracks? That's the guy I'm waiting for. You're sending everybody to jail but JayZ, the damn ringleader. The only people brave enough to call this guy out is 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj. Where you at, Charlemagne? Say something. Where you at, Shade Room? What, Shade Room don't wanna, they deleting posts now? What are you afraid of? Who is this guy? Oh, that's right, he's a criminal. Didn't he stab his brother or something? And he's selling drugs, he ain't the kingpin. Self-admitted, by the way. That's why he's scared. So why does the NFL work with him? Why you got him doing the Super Bowl? Yeah, freaking Kendrick Lamar. Nobody knows Kendrick Lamar. You got this weirdo hopping up and down the stage making all this noise. The music is trash. And now you got Bad Bunny. You're gonna have trash kissing boys on stage at the Super Bowl? I'm just waiting for JayZ's day, boy. Now he's popping up in the you-know-what files. Come on now. What more do you need? You saw the music he had Foxy Brown singing when she was 16 years old?
Tailor-made, you lay up in the shade, reminiscing on how I sex the best. Especially when I'm sipping Baileys, don't give a damn.
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is in this industry when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay.
This guy keeps slipping through the cracks. I'm just waiting for Jay.
While there is no confirmation of that claim, the theory spread rapidly, especially after people noticed those events stopped taking place not long before Diddy's legal situation became public. Even among those trying to take a more cautious stance, the discussion did not slow down. Some online users argued that, even if JayZ were not directly involved in any wrongdoing described by the accuser, the circumstances raised uncomfortable questions. In their view, there was no clear explanation for why his presence would be appropriate in that setting, and that uncertainty alone fueled further suspicion. As a result, more voices began questioning whether his public image truly reflected what had been happening behind closed doors. From there, the narrative expanded even further. Clips and interviews from years past resurfaced, showing other public figures hinting that JayZ and even Beyoncé may have had some form of indirect connection to Epstein's wider network. Online communities began piecing together timelines, appearances, and statements, turning the situation into a full-scale digital investigation. Around the same time, an older clip of Kanye West began circulating again. In it, he openly names JayZ and Pusha T, accusing them of engaging in behavior that he framed as deeply questionable and potentially serious, if ever substantiated. While Kanye did not present evidence in the clip, the resurfacing of those remarks added more fuel to an already intense conversation. What stood out most to many viewers was the specificity.
If you take people like JayZ and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love JayZ's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture.
Kanye had mentioned Pusha T years earlier, and now people online were pointing out that the same name appeared alongside JayZ in the anonymous account described within the documents. Whether coincidence or not, That overlap became a major talking point across platforms, with many arguing it was too precise to simply ignore. As the debate continued to spiral, comedian Corey Holcomb added his own claims during a public appearance. He alleged that JayZ and Beyonce were connected to disturbing ceremonial practices associated with Epstein's private gatherings.
I think it is highly offensive for people who are smart enough to really know what's happening. Look, y'all talk all that about R. Kelly. Beyonce was on that island where they was... Beyonce was on Pedo Island. Beyonce and the camel.
Yeah. They said she was in there like,
right.
I hope I can go see her again.
She was singing and look. If you like it, put your mouth on it. This is what I'm saying. It's like you give her a pass. You give her a pass. She can have a concert and everything after she's a known participant on Pedo Island. It's like people want to dismiss it. That's why you can't tell me nothing about what the media say about nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the media is going to make a bad guy out of whoever they want to be the bad guy.
These statements were framed as allegations and personal assertions, but they spread rapidly, prompting intense reaction and disbelief from viewers. Shortly after, a clip from 2024 featuring MIA resurfaced as well. In that video, she claimed that JayZ and Beyonce pressured her to undergo cosmetic procedures and participate in what she described as ritual-like performances involving symbolic imagery and costumes. She characterized these experiences as part of what she believed were spiritual or ceremonial expectations. While her claims were not supported by evidence, the clip quickly went viral again.
I met JayZ and I signed to Rock Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce because that's it. And enough is enough. Can come in for everyone now. And even Adele, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. Oh, I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record. Fuck that. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that. Fuck all of
Reigniting debate and leaving audiences divided over what to believe. And then, inevitably, 50 Cent entered the conversation. He publicly suggested that he was considering producing a large-scale documentary focused on JayZ, similar in scope to his ongoing project centered on Diddy. Given his history of following through on public statements, many online believe that if such a project moves forward, it could place even more pressure on JayZ as public scrutiny continues to grow. As social media continued criticizing JayZ from every angle, a small number of public figures attempted to push back and defend him. But that response appeared to make things worse rather than calm the situation.
50 Cent has finally responded to JayZ and Pusha T being exposed in the Epstein files. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, last night it was publicly revealed to the entire world that Pusha T and JayZ were both revealed to be in the Epstein files, with them being accused of doing very disturbing and nasty things. For Pusha T specifically, he was claimed in 2007 to have been with Harvey Weinstein, where he then ended up using a woman. And as for JayZ, his accusations are also very disturbing, with him being accused of doing something to a girl while she was sleeping. And with all of this coming out, 50 Cent couldn't waste the opportunity to go at his nemesis JayZ by basically blasting him and making fun of him all over social media. And this is specifically what he ended up posting to his Instagram page, which were just very weird AI photos of JayZ. And then 50 Cent also hinted that he is planning on doing a massive documentary with this entire situation and exposing JayZ, with the caption of this post saying, "Damn, they got JayZ on the Epstein list. I gotta do a doc on this." And 50 didn't stop there, because then he posted another photo of the headline of this entire situation breaking out, with him just pointing more jokes and fun at JayZ.
Online users quickly pointed out that shortly after the Shade Room posted about JayZ's name being mentioned in discussions tied to the Epstein files, the post disappeared within minutes. There was no clarification, no follow-up, and no explanation. Almost immediately, speculation spread that the outlet may have received pressure from influential industry figures, prompting the post to be removed without further comment. For many viewers, that move alone reinforced the belief that powerful forces may still be shaping what information stays public.
that the Shade Room just posted this and then immediately took it down. It's no longer on their page. I just screenshotted it because I was going through my stuff, and when I went to look at the comments, it was like unable to load. They took the post down.
The backlash intensified when Lizzo and DJ Academics also spoke up in JayZ's defense. Their involvement sparked another wave of criticism, with many arguing that their comments only added fuel to an already volatile situation. In Lizzo's case, some online voices questioned why she would step into such a heated discussion at all, given her own recent controversies. Instead of shifting public opinion, their defense efforts were widely interpreted as missteps that further inflamed debate. As the conversation continued to spiral, more people began framing the situation as increasingly damaging for JayZ's public image.
Before I go into glam, this Epstein file shit, I have to, it's really frustrating to me because there are 3 million files, right? 3 million documents in the files, because over the course of however long this man has been doing these crimes, every email, every text message, everything, just in general about this man's life has been put into these files to scan for illegal activities, right? Every text message you sent to somebody. If you stole an apple from Walmart and you were on trial for stealing an apple from Walmart, is every person in your phone an accomplice? Is every person in your phone, is every email you sent to a person or speaking about a person, does that make that person complicit? Does that make that person a bad guy? No, it doesn't. And that's the same thing with the Diddy stuff. I told y'all, the media is so smart. They're gonna make you so distracted with celebrity names that you're not gonna focus on the problem. You think every party that Diddy ever threw was a freak off and people were fucking and slipping and sliding on baby oil? No! That man had birthday parties. That man had Easter gatherings. That man had Super Bowl parties. That man had Christmas parties, Halloween parties, regular parties.
Some commentators suggested that if claims previously made by Jaguar Wright were even partially accurate, then JayZ could eventually face the same level of scrutiny that Diddy is currently experiencing. These ideas spread rapidly across comment sections and video reactions, with many describing the atmosphere as tense and unpredictable. With the year only just beginning, online discussion surrounding JayZ shows no signs of slowing down. Platforms remain flooded with opinions, theories, and criticism as users dissect his past associations and career-long relationships. One widely shared comment argued that JayZ is viewed differently from other wealthy power figures, suggesting that his public image benefits from selective silence and protection. That perspective gained traction as people revisited his long-standing friendship with Diddy, his past collaborations with R. Kelly, and now the renewed attention surrounding his name in Epstein-related discussions. Another viral comment focused on media behavior itself, pointing out that the Shade Room allegedly removed a post about JayZ and Pusha T, only to immediately redirect attention elsewhere with unrelated celebrity news. This led some users to revive earlier claims made by Nicki Minaj, who has publicly suggested that the Carters wield significant influence over media narratives. Whether accurate or not, those claims gained renewed attention as users debated how much information is being filtered behind the scenes. At this stage, the conversation has shifted fully into the hands of the public. Supporters, critics, and skeptics are all weighing in, each interpreting the same events through different lenses. Some believe the resurfacing of these discussions signals deeper issues yet to be addressed, while others argue that the internet may be amplifying speculation without concrete conclusions. Now, the question is being asked everywhere. What do you make of it? Do you think JayZ is genuinely connected to the Epstein controversy? Or is this another moment where online speculation has taken on a life of its own? Share your thoughts in the comments. The discussion is far from over, and if you want to stay updated as this story continues to evolve, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. More developments are already being debated, and the conversation is only getting louder.